All right, so Mike, we know more rain's on the way. We've been talking about it for a while now, but when's it going to stop?
Well, you know what? It's going to play out like this. We're going to be seeing some heavy rain tomorrow, showers off and on Friday and Saturday, but there are some sun breaks tucked in there. In fact, it looks like Saturday afternoon and evening could be pretty nice, and Sunday might be decent too, but look at this. We got some work to do first. GO 17 satellite showing nightfall along the west coast here, and that allows us to see some of that moisture actually in better detail. And look how it's just pointed right at the Pacific Northwest here. We're going to share some with Oregon as well, and actually some leftovers will make their way down into Northern California. So very similar to the last system. I'm really pleased with that aspect of it because, well, as we know, pretty much the entire West is under some form of serious or extreme drought right now. So to see some moisture moving in, especially down to the southern tiers, is some very good news. Speaking of which, our little moisture plume here is already starting to produce some moisture that we can see from space. It's just off the coast right now and making its way in. So I'll show you Futurecast in a moment, but I want to show you this to start with. Again, as far as rain events go, this isn't that big of a deal for the Pacific Northwest, but given the time of year, it is very interesting out there. Many places getting in excess of an inch of rain by now and Friday, and by the time we get into the early morning hours of Saturday, some folks will be closing in on 2 inches there, and some of those rainfall rates, as we discussed earlier, could get up to about a ½ an inch per hour. So it's going to be pretty heavy duty. Taking a look at this tomorrow morning at 9:30, we see those showers making their way onshore and making their presence known. By the time we get into the lunch hour, we're going to be seeing more of that heavier rain, especially along the coast where you see those oranges. Those are going to be bands of some periodically heavy rain. Fast forward to about 2:30 in the afternoon. Now it's starting to make its way farther inland. So down towards South Sound, we'll see that in Pierce and Lewis counties. And then by about the dinner hour, 4:30 in the afternoon, we start to see more of that become widespread. Yes, it's going to go up into the mountains, but it's also going to be down towards the southern counties as well. This is 7 p.m. and we'll start to see a bit of a rain shadow emerge, especially up to the places where we're most used to seeing it. They're just towards the north of Everett. But then we go into the evening hours, and a lot of that heavier rain will now start to move up towards the north. So the central and northern Cascades are going to get a good shower before that finally starts to make its way out. By 11:30 tomorrow night, we'll start to see that finally dissipate, but take a look at this. Friday morning, we've got leftovers moving in that will keep us pretty wet throughout the day there, but then by the time we get to Friday evening, we'll see some heavier rain and then tapering to showers, and we get to take that into Saturday morning as well. So yes, we do have some heavy rain headed our way, but we've also got some sun breaks tucked in there as well. Thursday's going to be a bit of a washout. Looks like Friday and Saturday will be hit or miss as far as the sunshine goes, and then if you like steady sunshine, we're going to get back to that again on Tuesday.